welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic week so far. I am. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video from yours truly. Yes, we have a lot to get to today. So without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. So, today, I'm going to tell you the story of my England project. So, here goes the story. In this clip, I will tell you about how it came together. In the next clip, I'll tell you how it got presented. Yes. So, when I was in grade 8, my home teacher asked his students, including myself, to do a project on a city or a country. All of us had different projects. Yes. So my first choice was Kentwood, Louisiana, the home of Britney Spears. But then I thought more and more about it. And, England came to mind. And I was like, aha, that's what I'll do a project on. Yes. And England is part of the UK. So, yes. That's what I decided to do my project on. So once I decided what my country was going to be for this project, I started to do some research. I learned some things I, didn't know, and I learned more about the things I do know. And I've listened to a lot of British artists over the years, like the Spice Girls, S Club 7, Atomic Kitten, Robbie Williams, just to name a few. Yes. I like Elton John too. Just to name a few artists from England. Yes. And Spice Girls and S Club 7 have had solo careers too, so. Yes. And as I've gotten older, I've learned about more singers that have come out of Britain. Yes. Like Little Mix and Girls Aloud. Just to name a few. Yes. So once I decided that I was going to do my project on England, which is a part of the UK, it was time to do research. And learn about England. And like I said, I learned about things that I knew, and I learned about things I didn't know. Yes. But learning about England was really fun for me. Yes. After all, I love British music. And the way they talk, too. Yes. I have to agree. It was a really fun project to put together, with all my research and paperwork that I had, to put into this project. Yes, I have to agree. Learning about England was really, really fun. Yes. So I did my research and I put my project together. And like I said, I've learned a lot from learning about England. And as I've gotten older, I've learned even more. Yes. And I've learned more about the English royal family, too, over the years. Yes. And I still enjoy the English royal family to this day. And English music, too. from England. Mm-hmm. Yes. So then I put my project together. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to tell you how the presentation went. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I had a lot of fun researching and learning about England. Mm-hmm. In the next clip, I will tell you how I presented it. Mm-hmm. So I'll be right back. See you in a minute. So, now that I've put together the project and done research, it became time to present. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'd done the research and put together my project. Mm-hmm. And it was time to present it. So I've been thinking about how I was going to present my project on England. Mm-hmm. I listened to a few others present their projects. Mm-hmm. And while I was listening to theirs, I was thinking about how I was going to present mine. Mm-hmm. I thought about it and thought about it. All of a sudden, it came to me. I can speak a little bit of British. So, mm-hmm. I presented my project in the language of England. Mm-hmm. I started talking a little bit like this. This is my project on England. And throughout the whole presentation, that's how I talked. Mm-hmm. I presented my project speaking like this. Mm-hmm. Yes. And everybody enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Yes. And it was so much fun to present. Mm-hmm. As I presented my project speaking in the British language. Mm-hmm. Everybody thought my presentation was really nice and really well done. Mm-hmm. Yes. Everybody really enjoyed hearing what I had to say about England. Mm-hmm. And I worked on this project for a while, thinking about how I was going to present it. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was so much fun to present. Mm-hmm. I have to agree. Yes. My English project is something I'll always remember. One of my favorite school memories. Mm-hmm. My home teacher was so impressed with the way I presented it. He called up my mom and told her that in 30 years of teaching, he had never had somebody present a project the way that I presented it. That's how impressed he was with my project. Mm-hmm. And I do believe I got a really good, grade on it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. It was one of the greatest school projects I'll ever remember. Yes. So, I really hope that story inspires you all. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'll be right back to wrap up today's video. See you in a minute. Well, I hope that everyone has enjoyed today's video. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of fun making it for you. Yes. And I really, really hope that today's story inspired you in your school project. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. It can be a lot of fun when you set your mind to it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you to everyone who viewed my Saturday video. Yes. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And turn on those notification bells so you never miss another video from yours truly. Please follow me on all my social media pages. You guys are awesome. wonderful, and lovely. And don't forget to enjoy life. Yes. So, I'll be back on Saturday with a brand new video. Until then, so long. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fantastic week so far. I'm having a fantastic week so far. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And turn on those notification bells so you never miss another video from yours truly. We have a lot to get to today, so without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. So today, I am going to be singing and revisiting Somebody by Reba McEntire. This is a cover of this song that I've done before. So, without further ado, let's get busy, shall we? I'll see you guys in a minute. At a diner on Broadway, they made small talk as she brings his eggs and fills his coffee cup. He jokes about his love life and tells her he's about ready to give up. That's when she says, I've been there before, so keep on looking. 'Cause maybe who you're looking for is somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at but never really see. Somewhere out there is somebody. Across town in a crowded elevator, he can't forget the things that waitress said. He usually reads the paper, but today he reads a stranger's face instead. It's a blue-eyed girl from 2 floors up. Maybe she's the one. Maybe he could fall in love with somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at but never really see. Somewhere out there is somebody. Now they laugh about the moment that it happened, a moment they both missed until that day when he saw his future in her eyes and he stared at just another pretty face. And he wonders why he searched so long when she was always there at that diner waiting on somebody in the next car, somebody on the morning train, somebody in the coffee shop you walk right by every day, somebody that you look at but never really see. Somewhere out there, oh, somewhere out there is somebody. Well, I hope that everyone liked today's revisit of Somebody by Reba McEntire. I had a lot of fun singing it for you. Yes. It was my pleasure and a lot of fun to revisit this song for you. Yes. So without further ado, let's get busy with the rest of today's video, shall we? I will see you guys in a moment. So today, I'm going to talk to you about how to create a grocery list. Yes. So let's say you're getting low on food and you need to go to the grocery store, right? So you want to create a grocery list. Now, no matter if you have a app on your phone or just a piece of paper. Yes. you want to make sure that you have a great grocery list so that you get everything that you need. Food-wise, of course. Yes. You want to make sure that you get everything on your list. Yes. A grocery list is important when you're feeding a lot of people or you're just feeding people that live in your home, right? Yes, I have to agree. So the first thing you want to think about is how many people you're going to be feeding. Are you going to have a dinner party? Or are you just, feeding your family? Yes. The more people you have, the longer your grocery list, right? Or it can be just as long with, fewer people. It just depends on what everybody likes. Yes. Now, when I create a grocery list, I use an app. Yes. And it organizes everything on the list in that app that I use. Yes. Into different categories. Like, for example, you could have bread or pasta, or maybe your favorite kind of meat. Yeah. Anything from hamburger to pork chops. Yes. And everything in between, right? If you like potato chips or cookies. Yes. You want to write all these things down on your grocery list. Yes. So after all, this is the list that you're going to use when you go to the grocery store. And you want to make sure that everything is on your list. That you're going to need. Yes. Now, when it comes to a grocery list, you want to think about everyone in your household. Yes. It could be anywhere from 3 people all the way up to 20 people. Yeah. Or maybe even a higher number than that. Depending on who you live with and if you're going to have a dinner party during the week or weekend. You want to make sure you get everything and stay within your budget too. Yes, that's your finances. Yes. But getting back to things that you can put on your list, like, let's see, bread, pasta, yogurt, if you like yogurt, potato chips, cookies, anything that you might want to bake with, too, can go on your list. Yes. For groceries, of course. Yes. Maybe your favorite type of meat, like hamburger meat or sausage or, let's see, what else is there out there? Turkey, chicken, ham, just to name a few. Yes. Sandwich meat, yes. And there's many kinds of cheeses out there too that you can put on your list. Yes. Let's see, what else? You can get snack foods, you can get different meals that are already made, or if you want to make your own version of that. Yes, these are all things to think about when you're writing out your grocery list. And now that we've done that, let's go to the grocery store. Yes. You want to make your list simple, right? Yes. And when you go to the grocery store, you want to make sure that everything is where it is. so that you know where to find it when you're looking for that item on your list. Mm-hmm. Yes. So my advice to you is this. If you're going to make a grocery list, put whatever you like on that list to buy. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'll be right back with a Q&A question. See you in a minute. Today's Q&A question is, what do you like about space now that you didn't like 20 years ago? Okay. So here's what I like about space now compared to 20 years ago. Yes. I love seeing the spacecraft go up to the space station, and then when it's time to come home, when they splash down and are recovered from the sea. Yes. I wasn't interested in space when I was younger. But thanks to today's new technologies and the way to do things now, I like space a lot better. Yes. So, I like the comings and goings of the different space vehicles, is what I like about space nowadays, to the International Space Station. Yes. So, that is the answer to today's Q&A question. I'll be right back with a trivia question. See you in a minute. The answer to last week's trivia question of how many grandchildren does King Charles III have? Your answer is B, 5 grandchildren. Here is this week's trivia question. How many studio albums did Destiny's Child have? Your options are A, 6, B, 7, C, 4, or D, 2. And I'll reveal the answer next week. And I'll see you in a minute to wrap up today's video. Well, I've had a great time with you all today. Yes. So, I sang my song for you. We talked about grocery lists. I talked about what I like about space now versus, 20 years ago. Yes. Now, this past Wednesday's video was a revisit of my England project story. Yes. So, go back and watch that. I had a lot of fun making that video for you. Yes, so I thought I'd revisit it. Yes. If you're new here, welcome. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on those notification bells so you never miss another video from yours truly. Follow me on all my social media pages. You guys are awesome, wonderful, and lovely, and don't forget to enjoy life. And I'll see you guys soon. Until then, so long. Bye.